Kingston, Jamaica, Paul Bogle High and former winners Dinthill Technical both raced to 6 straight wins, while Mannings School and St. Elizabeth Technical also stayed perfect after wins in Wednesday's ISSA daCosta Cup football round of matches. Paul Bogle set school records with their 12-0 win over Robert Lightbourne High in their return round game as they took control of Zone L. Maleik McFarlane scored a hat-trick to lead Paul Bogle, who had won the first round game 3-1. Tyrell Mendez scored a brace, while there were goals for Vashaun Daley, Ricardo Tyrell, Tyreek Stewart, Ricardo Perry, Oshane Dixon, Baugh and Jayden James. It was the second time this season that Robert Lightbourne were losing by double digits margin after they lost 11-0 to Seaforth High earlier. Dinthill hammered Ewarton High 10-0, winning their 6th game and the second time they got to double figures after earlier beating Enid Bennett by the same margin. Daniel Roberts led the way for Dinthill Technical with 5 goals, while Vashaun Daley scored 2. Mannings School came from a goal down to beat Grange Hill 3-1 at Mannings as Abena Wallace scored twice and Jarvin Williams got the other as they increased their lead in Zone D after Petersfield High were held 0-0 by Belmont Academy, snapping their perfect start. STETHS were 2-0 winners over Lacovia High with goals from Antoine Smith and Dante Campbell after they had won the first round game 1-0. Manchester High also dropped points for the first time as they were held 2-2 by Carteret College in Zone F, where Belfield High blanked Mayday High 3-0 with 2 goals from Ronaldo Farquharson and 1 from Mark Rowe, while Belair High also beat Mount St. Joseph Catholic 3-0. Happy Grove got their first win of the season, beating Port Antonio High 3-1 with goals from Sean Williams, Courtney Williams and Alex Affleck 85 after Antoine Wilson had made it 1-1 for Port Antonio High just after halftime. At Westmoreland Oval, Annotto Bay came from behind to earn a 2-2 draw with St. Mary Technical. Wednesday's games: Zone B Merlin Adi 1, Green Island 3, Zone D Mannings 3, Grange Hill 1, Petersfield 0, Belmont 0, Zone E Lacovia 0, STETHS 2, Sydney Pagan 1, Magadi 2, Monroe College 0, BB Coke 1, Zone F Belfield 3, Mayday 0, Belair 3, Mount St. Joseph 0, Carteret 2, Manchester 2, Zone G Alston 0, Mile Gully 3, Homewood 1, Christiana 1, Zone I Ocho Rios 0, Brownstown 2, York Castle vs Marcus Garvey called off after 35 minutes, Zone J Wycliffe Martin vs Horace Clark Wycliffe Bennett Annotto Bay 2, St. Mary Tech 2, Street Mary High 1, Tacky 3, Zone K Charlemont 3, Enid Bennett 1, Dinthill 10, Ewarton 0, Guys Hill 1, McGrath 5, Zone L Paul Bogle 12, Robert Lightbourne 0, Street Thomas Tech 2, Morant Bay 2, Yalas 1, Seaforth 1, Zone N Kemps Hill vs Foga Road Fieldwater Logged Veer Tech 1, Garvey Maceo 1 blown off after 88 minutes, Zone O Port Antonio 1, Happy Grove 3.